The 1st Cavalry Division loaded its equipment aboard a ship in Beaumont, Texas today, the last major combat unit slated for Operation Desert Shield. When this ship arrives in Saudi Arabia next month, the American buildup will essentially be completed. With the end in sight, the Pentagon now has begun planning for a long-term military presence in Saudi Arabia that will last as long as the Iraqi threat lasts. That could be a very long time, but Pentagon officials insist that while the American stay in Saudi Arabia may be indefinite, they will stick to the president's pledge not to make it permanent. The Army's plan for the long haul is to rotate units out after 6 months and replace them with fresh units either from the U.S. or Europe. The first to come home will almost certainly be the 82nd Airborne, which was the first in, is lightly armed, and may be needed to respond to crises elsewhere in the world. Maintaining a steady rotation of units in and out of Saudi Arabia is almost as big an undertaking as the buildup itself. And the sight of heavily laden transports passing through the Suez Canal is likely to continue for some time to come.
Every day, Saudi Arabia is signing up recruits for the National Guard, signing checks for the national defense. It costs money to prepare for war, particularly when those preparations involve renting a superpower to do the brunt of the fighting. But the Saudis have not launched a war bonds drive. Their federal reserves are under the sands. In fact, helping meet the shortfall in world oil supply caused by the corking of Kuwaiti and Iraqi wells has created a windfall for Saudi Arabia. With the price of oil doubled, with Saudi production up 2 million barrels a day, the country will make $50 billion more this year than last year. It is something new in human affairs. It is a cost-free war. The costs? $1.2 billion a month for the American military machine, $2.2 billion for the arms package being unwrapped here this week, F-15s and friends, $4 billion for the Muslim allies who sent soldiers to the desert, and throw in another $1 billion in pocket change for those affluent refugees from Kuwait. Despite all that, Saudi Arabia's bottom line is still the color of its oil, black.